Hello folks, Scott here, and it's just past 12:30 on the morning of Thursday, August 31st. Luke has posted his latest marathon video. He does the marathon based on the guidelines that Ryan Chataway sets. He does it every year. This is his 6th year, and this year, his marathon video is a mere 4 hours long. Just think about it. Only 4 hours long? Well, hallelujah! But yes, as usual, he's taking his time to get around to the part where he and Connie actually start watching movies. What did we fucking expect, huh? What did we expect? Anything else? Don't think so. It's like Ryan said, you're Mr. Joe Blow now. You can edit tightly videos for like 4 minutes, right? Are 4-minute videos tightly edited? Is that what I meant? Yes? I've had a couple beers. Moving on. That's fucking Warwick Davis, for crying out loud. And he said Luke Ryan's name, which means that this isn't footage borrowed from some of the shit that Warwick Davis did. This is what Luke wanted everyone to do reaction videos to, isn't it? Huh? That everybody do a reaction video because I want to know how you want to see the look on your face when you see some shit that happens in this video. And this is it, right here. Are you kidding me? I gotta admit, that was pretty badass. I mean, what's next? Pacino? Crying out loud. Warwick Davis. In Luke's video. Okay? Oh, 24 minutes in. Now we're getting to the actual thing. Record time, I'd say. Record time. We're getting to the actual marathon part. You know, lickety-split. Vin Diesel, watch out, because Luke Ryan, he's on your ass. He's going to be, you know, overtaking your speed records anytime soon, right? Yeah. You and me both, Connie. You and me both. Right now they're talking about Only Yesterday and how there's a whole bunch of scenes in this animated movie in which people are talking and having conversations that really don't serve any point in the story. And they just kind of go on without so much as a real reason for being there. What does that remind me of? I feel bad for CP. Because he's the guy on Will Like It Reviews. That's his YouTube channel. Because nobody's going to remember that he was in this video. Because Warwick Davis, freaking Warwick Davis, shows up right after him. Everyone's just going to go, what, CP was in this? I don't remember him. All I remember is Warwick Davis showing up all of a sudden. How the heck did he pull that off? I mean, honestly, you know. Next thing you know, he's going to be walking into a jail and talking to Anthony Hopkins through a glass wall. I mean, who knows what's going to happen next, right? It is the next day. Scott is here. And he's drunk off his ass. Just kidding. Connie, not seen The Wizard of Oz yet? I'm very disappointed. Dances with wolves with tap shoes. Yeah, okay. So they just got finished watching Footloose, which is an 80s comedy with Kevin Bacon as a kid who moves to a small town where dancing is outlawed, and he wants to be able to dance, and he wants the whole town to dance, and presumably at the end people are dancing because it's going to have a happy ending. It's not going to be like, you know, oh, everyone dies. No. I don't know. I haven't seen this movie. I haven't seen the new one. I've never seen the classic Kevin Bacon Footloose movie, so... But I do remember the commercial where he was basically some old guy living in a house demonstrating Apple TV or something like that and talking about all the different Kevin Bacon movies you could get. And he says at the end, my wife says that if I watch enough Kevin Bacon movies, I might actually become Kevin Bacon. So, by the way, those were fingers crossed, not middle fingers. Not exclusively middle fingers, anyway. So yeah, they're having a laugh over their thing that they were just talking about, and so I'll continue. Can you see how utterly exhausted they look? They've only been through one film so far on the second day, and already they're just like, Okay, so at this point as the marathon, as you can see, Connie is, furiously trying to extract the egg that's been implanted by the facehugger down her throat, while Luke is having a grand old time laughing it up because it was like the perfect practical joke to play on her. Actually, they're just like deliriously tired, and so they can't stop laughing. Oh, and they just did a skit where Luke was chewing too loudly. Little tidbit there. And now, for some reason, we're going to find out what Connie means when she says, when Paul Newman smiles, he looks like an actor. I'm curious about that comment. I wanted to see how it ends too, Connie. I really did. When I first saw this movie, I was furious. I was a teenager when I first saw this movie. It was actually the first Scorsese movie that I ever saw. And it was just like, wait a minute, the big match at the end and we don't get to see? They're going to end the movie right when it starts? I was right. Waterworld. They're watching Waterworld. It's their designated flop. And I guessed that just by looking at one picture that Luke posted that had no people in it, just an explosion on the water. I'm like, that's Waterworld. Yeah. Good night for now. And just like them, I will speculate on what happens when there's a cut. But we already know what happens when there's a cut, so never mind. And we fade into the third day of this marathon. Not literally the third day. Well, I think it's 30 days for them and it's 3 nights for me, so kind of evens out. I'm not sure where we left off exactly, but according to the time counter here, we've got an hour and 15 minutes left to go. I mean, I've got an hour and 15 minutes left to go. You have got far less, thanks to the magic of editing, as Ryan and Luke will no doubt repeat over and over and over again in the future. Luke, always enjoy the marathon. You and Connie make a great team. Love hearing you talk about all the films that you see. And maybe one of these days I'll get around to doing another marathon of my own at some point. Man, I'm tired. Excuse me, fuck I'm tired would have been the appropriate phrase to end this particular video on. Guys, there is a longer version of this reaction video if you'd like to see it. It's about 30 minutes long. I just wanted to do like sort of a jokey version, publicly. So the other version of the video is not listed, but it's in the description if you want to click that link and see me talk more about Luke's marathon. Also, I wanted to talk to you about something else, and that is that 1 week from today, on September 20th, YouTube is going to be removing its video editor. Lots of people like myself, instead of editing their videos on their own computers, will upload clips individually and cut them together, arrange them basically using this feature. And that feature is being discontinued, it's being removed, which is a shame because it makes things easier for me. One of the benefits of having your videos edited on YouTube itself is that it saves hard drive space. You basically, here's what I do. I basically cut my clips individually and I upload them one at a time. And then I use the video editor to put them together. Even if I've got a video that's just one shot, one take with no cuts in it, I can use the video editor to add on the intro, which you saw at the beginning of the video, that I uploaded 2 years ago. I don't have to keep reattaching that intro to each new video that I make and then uploading it. I can just add it on once the video that I've made is uploaded. It's very convenient for me, and I know a lot of people don't do it this way. They have their own editing software. They add music, they do cool things with transitions and what have you. I don't personally do that, and I am unhappy that this feature is being taken away because I've been using it for years, especially my long-form videos. I've done a couple marathon videos of myself, other sort of out-and-about videos. I don't do them often, but I do them, and whenever I have a video that requires more than one shot, I always use the video editor because it gives me what I need. There's a petition on change.org, linked below, that you can sign if you want to show support. And I don't know that if it will have any effect at all. It might not. In fact, it probably won't. But your support would mean a lot to me, because taking away the option to do this is something that I'm not happy about, and I know I'm not the only one, because I know there are other YouTubers that don't have their own sophisticated editing software. I mean, you can get one, but as long as this is here, why not use it? Why take it away? It doesn't make sense.
Anyway, the link to that is below if you'd like to sign the petition. Would really appreciate it, and I know other YouTubers like me would also appreciate it very much. And of course, if you haven't watched Luke Ryan's marathon video, that's of course up for you to see. The link to that below is as well. I enjoy it every year. I give him a hard time about how long they are, but I really do enjoy them. I look forward to them every single year, and I always am very grateful to him whenever he invites me to participate and film a bit for his marathon, which I did again this year. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you again real soon.